Happy Sunday. What's good in your hood? Pretty Kitty on your radio for Whammo 1073 right here in the city of Pittsburgh. You are listening on Y108, 93.7 The Fan, 100.7 Star, KDKA Radio, and of course, Whammo 1073. So thank you so much for getting up super early to find out what's good in your hood. Today, I had to stop my homegirl. She's everywhere in the city. And I had to say, Mel, I need you to stop. I need to talk to you. I need to have you on the show. And I think this is the first time Melanie Marie Boyer has been on the show. And she is the CEO of the Pittsburgh Metropolitan Area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, which is where I'm a proud member. I'm a member of the Commerce. But I only, Mel, first off, thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me. I can always stop and make time for you. It's enjoyable, productive, it's all the things.
Let me just tell you, and we see each other in passing. We get the emails, we see all the things, but the latest email you sent me was about a celebration of the Day of the Dead through music, culture, and crafts. But there's so much more happening at the chamber. So let's do a background, what the chamber is, who you all focus through, and just tell me about the history and things like that, and then we'll go over the events that's coming up.
I
Sound
love
good?
that. So,
Okay.
the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, it's actually been around for 20 years, and we are called the Pittsburgh Metropolitan area, but we service 6 counties because when we started, there weren't a ton of Latinos around. And as our population has grown, so has our mission and so has our work. So, we originally started just kind of getting people together, which morphed into a scholarship. And now we have 12 programs that we run all year. They're cohort-based programs. So, it's not like you can just walk in and be a part of the marketing program, but you actually have to apply. Our members do get a lot of different benefits ongoing, but we are about spreading culture, economic development, and we're not just for Hispanics. You do not have to be Hispanic to come to one of our events or be a member. So, not a lot of people know, but the Hispanic community is actually the economic backbone of the United States, and that is backed by tons of statistics. Right now, 1 in 5 people are Latino. Latinas, us women alone, have created 50% of all new jobs for the last 5 years. We're 87% of the new workforce. And the final number that I'll leave you with is that we have the fifth largest GDP in the world. That means if Hispanics here in the United States were a country, we would be the fifth most wealthy.
Wow.
So it is so important for our businesses to connect with everyone else and vice versa, because we really believe in not only growing together, but having a great time together.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where our events come in. I've gotten such great feedback. This isn't just another networking event where you're going to come, take your business card, exchange it, and keep moving. People are building authentic connections. The first question isn't, what do you do? It's, who are you? Tell me about yourself. And in that way, people are able to grow relationships that stand the test of time. They build trust, they build rapport, and that really translates to better business.
Wow. And I love working with you and I love working with the chamber. I've met so many people who were interested in doing business with me and vice versa. And it's just been an extraordinary ride. So, you all, let me just tell you, this is not just a regular chamber of commerce that just has meetings and then you're going home and you're minding your business. Oh, no, 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 no. No. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to just give you the floor because I know you have a lot of events happening. So go ahead and just spill it.
All right, so our next event, it is actually on October 29th. It's from 5:30 to 9 at the Greer Cabaret Theater, and this is our Dia de los Muertos happy hour. Again, this is not just another networking event. We have an amazing DJ, a taco bar, signature cocktails, Latin flavors. We have Beanie Paints doing Dia de los Muertos makeup,
I love beanie.
which if you know Irene, I mean, it is amazing. If you look on our social media, you can see what she did on my face last year.
Awesome.
top
Love her.
notch.
Hmm.
We're going to have DJ Mateo Matos. We're going to have dancing. And the other thing that I really love about this is it's not just our chamber. We have around 20 organizations that are partnering from all different cultural backgrounds: the African American Chamber, the Asian Chamber, the 3RBA Alliance. We have Tally, the Forbes Funds. I mean, we are really going all out to make sure that we're bringing this celebration to everyone. And not only that, but in terms of business, that people are connecting outside of their normal networks because we want to maximize what's possible. Now,
Okay.
why are we even celebrating Dia de los Muertos? So, Kiki, you know, but for those of you listening, I'm Colombian. I know when people look at me, I'm not the typical that they would think is Hispanic. I am a Colombian citizen. I speak Spanish, and we don't technically celebrate Dia de los Muertos, but here in the United States and in Pittsburgh, I really advocate for Latinos to be a group because we're stronger in numbers. We can go further together.
Mhm.
So, Dia de los Muertos is actually originally a Mexican holiday. It is to celebrate not only our loved ones, but the pieces of them that we take forward. So we're going to have an interactive ofrenda, which is created by artist Alison Zepeda, who she did the Duolingo mural among many others. She actually worked with Disney a little bit on Coco, which is the movie all about Dia de
That's
los
how I
Muertos.
knew. That's how I knew about it.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. And
That's how I knew. I was like,
we're bringing all of those colors, and it's interactive because you can bring pictures of your loved ones and put them up, or pan de muertos, whatever you want, so that their memory can live on. Those of you who have seen Coco know all about it.
yes, it's amazing. Okay.
It's going to be a really great time. So anyone is welcome. Our main partner on that who is hosting is the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
right, like we're used to seeing shows from them, but this is something that gets into the community. We're even working with the Confluence Ballet. There might be a little surprise in there weaving through the crowd. We don't like to do things just as kind of sit and watch and observe.
Oh, no,
We
no,
want it
no.
to be interactive.
You go up. You take it up a top notch. Like it is top notch. I'm loving this. Okay. Okay.
So that's going to be super fun, but that is actually for professionals,
Okay.
right? So we want to make sure that we're really getting in with everyone and making sure that there are opportunities for the whole entire community. So, with that, I am also the keynote speaker for one of our partner organizations, which is Escuelita Arcoiris.
Mhm.
So they basically have childcare, they have programs, etc., but they create a whole environment for children to be around the second language. As we know, we learn the best from immersion, and they've got tons going on for kids, for families, including their Dia de los Muertos event on November 2nd from 11 to 2. They're also partnering with the Squirrel Hill Urban Coalition, Mexico Lindo, which is Lisa Nutini, who's also working on our ofrenda. It's just going to be a blast. There's going to be authentic music. There's going to be a parade, and the benefits of that from that event will go to their scholarship fund so that they can make their program accessible to anyone.
Oh, Melanie, I'm in awe. I'm just it's fascinating because it's a culture that I really don't know much about. And since I've met you, I've just been even more intrigued about the food and the culture and the history and the beauty and the colors and the significance behind each and every little move. And I just you have a fan, you already know. And so I want to be there. I'm gonna be calling you like, okay, when I need to be and what I need to wear and what I need to bring. And so this is a lot. And so if you're driving or if you're watching or if you're listening and you kind of want to learn a little bit more because you want to be a part of it, you want to know about it. Maybe you want to volunteer. Maybe you want to be a member of the chamber. How can we get more information, Melanie?
So you can just Google Pittsburgh Hispanic Chamber and it'll come right up. I really recommend following us on Instagram, but especially Facebook, because
Yeah.
not only are we putting our own things out, but we're putting out things for the community. We have a job board. And on a higher level, if you become a member, we also have our smart business advisors. Kiki, this is so cool. Like, I don't think most people know how much of like a tech person I am because I do most of that work
You are
outside
a
of
techie.
Pittsburgh. But I love it. I've been using AI for 5 years, and I think that we've got a huge barrier because nowadays, especially businesses and even professionals and students too, actually,
Mhm.
if you're not using AI, not only are you not going to survive in the future, but you're not going to thrive now. What I've been able to do, I can take, okay, so the other day, here we go.
Okay.
I had a ton of stuff to do. I used three different AIs at the same time. I know, which is a little crazy. That speaks to my ADHD. Um, and yes, I did work for 14 hours straight. But at the end, when I looked at everything I got done, I started calculating what it would normally take. And I asked each of the AIs to analyze how many hours of work I had gotten done in 14 hours. How much do you think I could have gotten done?
I have no idea.
120 hours. 120 hours by using
What?
AI.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, as an economic development organization, when I look at anyone's economic future, how can they reach their full potential without AI? Now you get to trust barriers. So, especially with any underestimated group, the trust barrier is high. And now more than ever, the Hispanic community is on guard for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
when you look at a new technology and you're thinking of privacy, et cetera, how do we break down that wall? So, as an organization that already works with the community, I looked at creating a program that would allow people to use AI that they could trust, that was trained, that was culturally sensitive, regionally sensitive.
Hmm.
So, anyone who has a membership with us, which if finance is a problem, we do have grants for that, so please still reach out.
Hmm.
But they can log in, and we have seven different advisors, and eight if you include the chambers, that can help you with finances, marketing, resumes, um, succession planning, all kinds of things that you would normally need to get a consultant for. Now, yes, you could absolutely go to ChatGPT, but you don't know if what you're going to get is regional. You don't know if it's going to give you factual information. So, we have tailored this exactly to the needs of the community, what makes people comfortable, and what speaks their language and in the voice of our organization, which, I'm a little biased towards, but I think it's amazing.
Hmm. I love that. And I love you. You already know. So please just look up the Pittsburgh Metropolitan Area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for more information. Make sure you find and follow them on socials. This will be on our social media with all the links if you need that. And Melanie, you already know it's love. It's you're gonna see me around. I mean, you might have to kidnap me because I'm always everywhere. But no, you already know. Anything that you need from over here, from this place, you just let me know, and I got you. Oh, you already know.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. And I love the opportunity to spread the word about things. I want to mention two other things really quick. When I
Okay.
talk about our AI program,
Hmm.
I am totally remiss if I don't mention interest.io. Um, in terms of, what is fair, what is good for business, what they offered us, it was just tremendous. So I definitely recommend people checking them out. And then the last thing, it's just too exciting not to share. This weekend, I'm going to be the MC for Avanza Pittsburgh
Mm.
through Ascender, and we are giving out tens of thousands of dollars in grants to small businesses. So stay tuned. If you follow the chamber, you'll keep hearing about things like that, including more opportunities for grants for students, professionals, programs, small businesses, and hopefully just fun and good connections for everyone. Because when people like you come, Kiki, it makes everything better. That's why I love keeping you around.
Oh, thank you so much. Melanie Marie Boyer, she is the CEO of the Pittsburgh Metropolitan Area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Make sure you show them some love on social. Show up to one of their networking events or one of their events, or just maybe just show up to a meeting. And I'm telling you, you're definitely going to love it and you're going to feel so great after doing that. So thank you so much for checking in early this Sunday morning and for telling us what's good in your hood.
Thank you. Have a good day.